Hey, what is going on everybody? In today's video, I want to talk all about the ability material crunch. Now I know this is going to vary depending on what point in the game you're at. In particular, this is going to refer to blue ability material, but I do want to give an honorable mention to all forms of material in general because there are reasons as to why this is a growing concern and issue for a lot of players, especially those who are newer and in the mid-game portion, and heck, maybe even some of you who are in the later stage of the game. I am lucky that for my main account, this isn't a huge problem, but it is a growing problem for my baby account, and I can see this continuing to be this way unless things change. Now, I know that one person's voice isn't going to make a huge impact, but we got to start somewhere, right? Strap in and buckle up because we are going to be talking about how this needs to improve, how it can improve, and where we go from here. So without further ado, let's get this show started. Alright guys, so here I am on my baby account, and why am I here? Well, to start things off, we need to talk about blue ability material, where you can get them and why that's not enough. So the easiest place to do this is actually on this account, because on my main account, blue material actually isn't a problem because I did go through the proper rating progression from Ultimus 5 to 6 to 7 and so on. But if you skip a lot of that, which is the reason why this is a bit of a problem, and you'll see why in a minute. So we need to find a blue ability, I think it's this one, rant. So let's click here. I have like none left. So where can you currently get T2 ability material? Well, you can get it in the ability orb, and we'll be talking about this in a little while. You can buy them in the supplies. Okay, I didn't know that. It's 1 for 25. Okay, that's pretty garbage. Anyways, let's go back. There is these special offers that show up with power cores. These are the hidden offers which show up when you click the find button. But realistically, 225 cores for 45 blue isn't a lot, but I could see how some people might get really desperate for a certain ability and you spend that because you really want to get it. Now, in the ability enhancements, that's the 3 times a week. This is the main source for your ability material, and let's click on this. This is okay. I haven't had this yet. So in terms of where you can get blue ability material, you can see by tier 3 is where you start to pick them up, and now that's level 18. But as you go along, it does improve. It improves a little bit, not much. It improves some more, and we get to the problem when we get to, I think, tier 13. No, one of these. Anyway, no, actually, it doesn't improve. That's what I meant to say. So it goes up by like 1 every single time until about here at tier 12, which is level 7. Yeah, these are the newer ones, but it never really improves. And 3 times, that's maybe, let's say, even at the max, that's 45 blues per day. That's not a lot. That's like 1 ability, really. So it's not a lot for how many characters are in the game, and this really should have gone up. Frankly, the purple probably should have gone up as well, because that stays pretty static up to like tier 10. It doesn't really improve all that much. The only reason why you'd want to do some of these other ones is largely for the oranges, which does go up a little bit as well. Not anything stellar, but yeah, why didn't the blues and purples go up? Why isn't there greens on there? I know this is an issue, but there seems to be this part of the game where as you go up in higher levels and higher raids, the other ability materials drop off, but at some point that still becomes an issue. So I don't know why the green gets dropped off after tier 8 here. I don't know why they just can't include it as well. You should be getting the same or more rewards in this sense. I know that green is not a huge issue for a lot of players, but maybe one day it might, because nobody's getting any. So let's go back, and I do want to give an honorable mention to Block Party, just because that's coming around on Friday. But if you click on this, okay, now can I click on the event here? When you preview it, this has the exact same problem, because actually at some point here, tier 5, it actually completely drops off greens, and then tier 4 completely drops, sorry, I meant to say tier 5 completely drops off blues, and tier 4 completely drops off greens. So once you get to tier 5 and above, which is 5, 6, 7 star characters, you don't get any blues, and you don't get any greens. Now, why is this an issue? Well, again, for the same reason, because blue scarcity is pretty high. There's a lot of characters in this game, and a lot of characters that need upgrading. And we'll see when we get to the raids, again, why this is a problem. So I don't understand why they can't carry over the blues. What is it, 60 blue ability material into here? What's so hard about that? Why can't they do that? I don't get it. Block parties once every 2 months anyway, so that's why I'm not going to put a lot of stock into this. But again, I think a crazy thing. So let's go back to the T2 ability material, and we need to talk about Ultimus raids, because that's realistically where you can get it. Apparently you can get them in the the Hero 7 chapters and shit like this, but, you know, that's really unconsequential. Actually, just to double check that, we can go back into my other account. So, how much do you actually get? This is my main account, sorry. But when we go to 7.3, you're getting, like, 1. Okay, so for farming these, the shard nodes, you do get 1, I think it's 1 guaranteed. So you get a whopping 5 per 100 energy. It's not really a lot, though. So, yeah, that's not really great. So let's swap back here and check on Ultimus raids. I'm not sure why I'm not doing this on my main account as well, but we can view this. So in the raid seasons, I'm pretty sure you don't get ability material, right? There's no ability material. Nope, didn't think so. Not sure why I bothered to check, but let's check in the Ultimus raids. So you can see in Ultimus 2, that's when you start collecting blues here. You start seeing them here. You start seeing them in Ultimus 3. You see them a little bit higher. You get some even more of this. Ultimus 4, just because we're here, you know, it goes up, right? This is the natural progression. Ultimus 4 is actually when you start seeing purple ability materials in here as well. But you notice that there's no greens anymore. So again, I know this isn't a problem, but for newer players, I wouldn't say it's common, but it's not uncommon to maybe get put into a, you know, finding an alliance that knows that you're really active but you're low level, but you know, they want to help carry you and kind of help grow you. But when you do these kind of things and you skip raids, in this case, I'm actually in Ultimus 7 on my baby account, and we'll see as we go up that it completely skips rewards. So Ultimus 5, again, where are we here? This is mostly blue and purple, and this is actually pretty decent in terms of daily blues. That's actually not too bad, and actually Ultimus 6 is the best in terms of maximizing your blues, because it does give blues at quite a big margin. At least even in the 60% mark, you know, you're getting, and I think this is this base difficulty? Yeah, this is normal Ultimus 6, and you're getting, you know, anywhere from 90 to 100 blues daily, and this is a lot. And so I'm actually, you know, I'm at this point where do I need to go back and find another alliance, you know, that can help me do Ultimus 6 on my baby account, because I'm going to run dry on this. And I think this is an issue that other players also reap. You know, even if you're in the mid game, I've heard of many people in my Discord channel who have told me that blue ability material is a problem because there's just not enough of that going around. There's not enough sources for this. And a lot of people who are now on Ultimus 7, which is where we're going to get to here, and this is Ultimus 7, just apparently it's difficulty 2, because that's what this alliance here is running. And you notice that there's no blue ability material anymore. It drops off. Frankly, there's no blue gear orbs either. That sort of got included into the daily objectives a little bit more. There's a little bit more ways to get blue gear orbs than there was before. But again, why can't they give us blue gear orbs? I don't see what the problem is in giving everything that they should have been there before. So green ability material, blue ability material, purple ability material, orange ability material, which is here, blue gear orbs, purple gear orbs. You know, again, why can't they just, you know, go up and include all of the stuff that you would have got in previous raids? It doesn't make sense. So a lot of alliances, from what I understand and what I've heard about, is that people are actually going back once a week, maybe twice a week, to do Ultimus 6.5, you know, so that they can maximize the amount of ability material for blues that they're getting for some of the people in their alliance who still needs it. And depending on, you know, what point in the game you're at, what your roster looks like, you know, if you want to widen up your roster, you're still going to need blue ability material. And if you're running Ultimus 7 daily, you're actually not finding a lot of sources for this. We went back and we checked where all the sources for T2 ability material is very limited outside of the weekly ability enhancements challenge. You know, the ability orb, we're gonna touch on this after we finish here, but there's really not a lot of places that you can find it. It doesn't even say raids anymore. That's weird. So let's jump back to the raids anyways here. That I don't know why that doesn't show Ultimus anymore. Maybe it's because I already clicked on it. And so when you get back to Ultimus 7 here, and this is, again, difficulty 2, all you see here is purple ability material and orange ability material. So it's weird that, you know, things have kind of gone backwards in that case, because there isn't anything, you know, why can't they give us all of this? And so this becomes a problem, and obviously if we go all the way to Doom Raid, can I see that on my baby account? Yeah. So there isn't even any purple ability material in Doom Raid. Now, I know this is looking far ahead, but yeah, once again, they're cutting off the rewards here. There's no purple gear orbs at all either. They're cutting off the purple here on Doom Raid. And again, why can't they just include everything that was in the previous raids in these higher tier raids? That way we don't have to even consider going back to do some of these raids, you know, because of the people who are lacking the ability material for this. You know, so for my main account, you know, and we'll swap over really quick back over, and we can see here, Let's go into Ultimate 7 on my character. So we're on Ultimate. Actually, let's just see the rewards for Ultimate 6.5. So I do have a lot. 55,000 ability materials for blue, you know, 67,000 for purple. So this is inconsequential for my character, for my main account. But that's only because I did the natural progression of rating. I went from, you know, Ultimates, I think, Ultimates 4 to 5 to 6 when it came out to 7, you know, so I did that. But not everyone is doing that anymore. And so why can't they give us the rewards that you need? I should have clicked on Ultimate 7. We're actually in Doom Raid right now, but it doesn't really matter. Anyways, why can't they give us the rewards? The blues, the greens even, you know, in the blue gear orbs. Why can't they give us all of that? I don't understand it. But in terms of other sources for blue material, there's not a lot. But there is one thing that I really want to bring up, and this is what I heard. And this is going to be in my Discord for the data mines. Alright, so here we are in my data mine section of my Discord channel here, but now can I zoom in? No, I can't zoom in, so sorry guys. But you can see just above my head here, you can see this part here, new ability materials orb. So they are planning on bringing out a T1, T2, and T3 ability orb, a new one thing. So it's actually the T3 one's going to give apparently purples and oranges, but there's going to be specifically a T2 ability orb for blue ability material. Now this is going to replace the existing ability orbs, which frankly are pretty crap anyways. They're pretty trash, which is good, but what we don't know yet is where are these orbs going to come from. We know that the existing ability orb fragments do come out of the milestone orb on the side. You can get 200 or 500 for that drops. So I don't know if that's going to be added into the milestone orb, if they're also planning to revamp the milestone orb at the same time. But blue ability material specifically needs a lot of change. And once again, you know, I don't know where these new ability orb fragments are going to come from. Where are they going to get stuck into the existing game? Hell, do we need a frickin' I was gonna say an ability orb flash event. We have that. That's Block Party. But again, why don't they update that to include all of the other ability materials, the greens, the blues, the purples, the oranges, in all the top tier sections of that? And same with the raids. Same with Ultimate 7, Doom Raid and Ultimate 7. Why don't they have backdate the blue and the green and the purple? Why can't that all be you know, as you go up progression? There's no reason for us to have to go back and do some of these older raids for the players who need to do that. So it really doesn't make a lot of sense for me. It doesn't make sense to me. So, you know, I feel bad. I feel really bad for the people who are needing to go back to do Ultimate 6 to get a blue ability material, because that does lessen the amount of raid season milestones that your alliance is getting. But it is come to a problem where there just isn't enough sources for these blue ability material. I've heard of some people spending to get blue ability material, and that actually like really makes me feel bad. You know, if I could give away some of the blue material that I have on my main account, you know, I would totally do that in a heartbeat for you guys. But yeah, this is still a problem. This needs addressing. They need to give us some other methods for blue ability material. Actually, frankly, all they need to do is just add it onto the newer raids. That's easy enough to do. They can scale it up to Ultimate 7 and Ultimate 7 and Doom Raid, Block Party, throw the blue back on there. There's absolutely no reason for that not to be there. And for the ability enhancements challenge, they can give us the frickin' they can give us more blues and purples, because it caps out here, and as I showed it to you earlier on, it does cap out here, like right at tier 12. There's no increases on the blues at all, and actually the purple stays static since like tier 10. It literally makes 0 sense at all. So they need to improve this here. They need to add a little bit more as it scales up. It should scale up better than this. I don't understand why it doesn't. If you're at level 75 and you're still getting 15, maybe, okay, so 45 blue ability material over the course of the day, I don't see why they can't give you more. That's just really stingy. So that's my rant a little bit here about ability material, blue ability material specifically, but really all of them when it comes to the upper tier raids, Ultimate 7 and Doom Raid. I don't understand why this hasn't been addressed and why it's taking so long to do this. I hope that the ability orb, the new one, is a step in the right direction, but honestly I have no idea if it's going to really increase the overall amount of sort of weekly, monthly blue ability material that you might pick up. I have zero idea, but you know, my thoughts are with you guys when it comes to this problem, because I know it is. A lot of people have been contacting me about it. Let me know what you guys think down below. What are your guys' strategies about farming blue ability material? What do you guys do? Do you do Ultimate 6 once a week with your alliance? Alliance or twice a week to get that for some of your Alliance members. Let me know what the strategies are for you guys. You know, for those of you who are struggling with blue ability materials, I would love to know all of that. So yeah, I don't know, guys, but hopefully things do improve over the next while, because God, they really need to fix something, right? So that's the end of the video, guys, and until next time, of course, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Boylan signing out.